I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances.
And we are still stepping.
We're still stepping. And thank you so much for joining us today for Robert and Frances Still Stepping. We're going to be sharing with you in this episode an adventure that we had at Wyndham Bonnet Creek Resort right there at Disney in Orlando, Florida. We had the opportunity to step in the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful environment. We're going to show you how much fun that was. We're going to share some three other people that we had an opportunity to speak with there. In fact, we made history there. We have these new shirts that have Robert and Frances Still Stepping on the front, and it has our QR code on the back. And we actually had 3 people there who used our QR code for the first time to subscribe, which is what we want you to do if you have not already. Robert loves getting me in the kitchen. And on this episode, I am in the kitchen sharing with all of you mine and Robert's favorite healthy pizza. Don't miss it. Anytime you fix, people think you made the whole thing from scratch. It's delicious. So, Robert, I think you had something you wanted to share too.
I want to tell you all on this episode, it was cold. Okay?
Anybody tell you it doesn't get cold in Florida, they're not telling the truth.
Friends always talking about come to sunny Florida. Well, in the daytime, it was okay, but we didn't get out there and walk in the daytime because we had some things we had to get done. We went out there at night. You'll see how we finished up. We're not going to tell you everything. Got to save something for the video. But, it was cold out there.
But I was so proud of us because we could have given up and gone inside and called it a night because it was so cold. But we did not do that. We found an alternative to get our 10,000 steps in. So have fun with us as we watch this episode. And don't forget, if you have not already, please subscribe.
And like.
Comment.
Like.
Share.
And like.
And turn on your notifications bell so you don't miss any new episodes that we actually post. And that reminds me too, if you have not found your way over to Robert and Frances Still Stepping Facebook group, don't miss out on that. It's another opportunity for us to communicate more. So go over and make sure you join our Robert and Frances Still Stepping Facebook group. Okay, enough of all the preliminaries. Now let's get down to the fun part and let's take a look at our episode.
It's stepping time with Robert and Frances. We're where they step to today.
Okay, we're here once again on a travel, and we're at my favorite place to shop for groceries, Aldi's. So we're gonna go in here and get our healthy food for the next few days, and at the end of this we'll let you know what we have in the buggy. Okay, we're finishing up our Aldi shopping spree here for today, and we're out here sporting for the first time our Robert Frances Marshall, Still Steppin' YouTube channel. All right.
I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances, and we are Still Steppin'. And now anybody that sees us from the front or from the back knows that we are Still Steppin'. Okay, we're traveling down 536 Walt Disney World. Okay, we are here. We are here at Wyndham Bonnet Creek with this wonderful gentleman, Enrique and Simon and Hans, our very first people, and our scanner on the back of our shirts work. So, how do you guys feel about stepping, exercising?
Have to step. It's the key to life, exercising.
All right. Okay, what's your opinion about stepping and exercising?
I love it.
Exercising and stepping.
Exercising and stepping all the time.
Okay. Well, guys, the other half who usually says I'm Robert, so I'll just have to say I'm Frances, and I'm stepping with these three wonderful men here. All right.
This is a view of Wyndham Resort here in Bonnet Creek. This is Florida. And beautiful sunny day out here. The pool's below. So all you people up north, this time of year when it's all cold, this is how they do it here in Florida. And I'm videoing just from the 12th floor in tower number 5. Just in case someone wants to come by. And if I can get a view, I don't want to try to zoom in on it. We're just right outside of Disney. And if I can get a good view, and you may be able to see those, I don't know what you call them. I heard someone say that's transportation people use to go into the park. But anyway, those little sky cranes or sky carts or buggies, I don't know what you call them. But anyway, you might be able to glance them going right over top of that building there. Anyway, this is a nice little getaway. A lot of folks come here. This is Thanksgiving weekend. So they really showed up in numbers. A lot of kids are still here, so I don't know what their school time, but they're still here, enjoying themselves. And there's a little beach. I'm gonna try to zoom in on it right. Let's see. We've never been over there before. Just observed it this morning. Been here a few times, but never got to zoom on it. There's a little man-made beach right there. I'll try to get over there later and see what that's like. Okay. Get back at you later. All right. Miss Frances here. Get ready to fix us some, what kind of pizza is that?
This is a veggie cauliflower gluten-free pizza. 9 to 10 inch serving. We've already got the oven preheating at 450. This is from my favorite place to shop, Aldi's.
Aldi.
Very easy. Take it out. And I am putting some fresh mushrooms. And now when you do your mushrooms, a lot of people wash their mushrooms. Don't wash your mushrooms because it gives them that moisture that you don't want when you're cooking. So just wipe your mushrooms clean. I'm slicing my mushrooms, placing it around on my pizza. And I'm taking some Angel Sweet, little cherry tomatoes. And I'm cutting them in half. And I'm going to be placing them all around on the pizza. We're going to put it in the oven. And we're going to cook it for the allotted amount of time that it calls for on the package, which is, how many minutes does it say?
10 minutes, I
9
think.
to 10 minutes
Ooh.
on 450. And we will be ready to have a healthy pizza. So this is one of the things that we do when we're traveling to try to stay healthy, you know, because nutrition is so important. And remember, you cannot out-exercise a bad diet. Okay, we'll come back at the end. We're going to pause it, come back at the end and show you the finished product. We've got all of our toppings on here. We're going to slide it onto our pizza pan. And I'm going to sprinkle this with my fall Parmesan. And if you missed this, look back through one of the YouTube channels and you can see my recipe for my fall Parmesan. It gives it a cheesy flavor. Okay, we're gonna pause for now, pop it in the oven for 10 minutes, and we'll be back and show you the finished product. Just as I was about to put this in the oven, I got the bright idea to add some fresh onions. So we're gonna add some fresh onions to this also. So I'm gonna pause for now. We'll come back and show it to you once the onions are on, and then we'll come back and show it to you once it has completed cooking. Okay.
Okay, sprinkling those onions on it, baby.
I'm sprinkling the onions on. Onions have that allicin, which is so good for us, y'all. This has antibiotic properties. Garlic and onions have those properties, aside from tasting delicious. And you know, I'm gonna give it one more little bump. I'm gonna use a special seasoning that I use. Just a mixture. I take a little bit of this and a little bit of that and mix it all up in here together. Add an extra little pop to our pizza. And, woo, the oven is hot. It's going into this 450 degree oven. Was it 450 or was it 425?
425.
425 oven. There we go, for 10 minutes. And we're gonna show you the finished product, and we're gonna enjoy it here together in just a few minutes.
Okay, here's that
And
pizza.
Here's our finished product.
Mm-mm.
Cauliflower pizza from Aldi's. And all I did was added fresh tomatoes, fresh mushrooms, and fresh garlic. Yummy, yummy.
And,
Ready to eat, Robert?
and onions.
That's right, and some fresh onions. You ready, Robert?
I'm ready.
All right. Give us a try. Let me know if you try it and how it turns out for you. Okay, everybody.
I'm Rob.
And I'm Frances, and we are still stepping. We're out here tonight. Yeah, it's going on 7 o'clock, so things have gotten pretty dark on us, but we had a busy day today, so we're out here getting caught up on our steps. Oh.
Beautiful out here. One thing about being around palm trees, you never know when winter comes or fall comes, because they're always green. It's a beautiful scenery though, isn't it? And I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances.
And we
are still stepping. Sometimes we've had a busy day out there today. So we're having to get our steps in here tonight. Look how beautiful.
I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances.
And we are still stepping. And I'm gonna tell you, when you get these places, when it's cold, you gotta be inside sometime walking. Fortunately, we're inside a large hotel building, and so.
Not a hotel. We're at Wyndham Bonnet Creek Resort.
Oh, I'm sorry. We inside these resorts. You know, you got more room to walk than normal hotels. Okay, because we went outside earlier. We started outside. It got cold. It got real cold.
We were about 2,000 steps short of our 10,000. So we could have called it a night, but I said, we're so close. Let's just go out and do it. So Robin, flip around and just show them the area, the hallway that we're walking in.
And so
Here we are.
here we are.
Here we are.
And so and guess what? I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances.
And we are
Still stepping. No excuses.
No excuses. Just don't run into the wall like I did just then, but anyway, we're getting it done.
A step is a step.
A step is a step. So don't make no excuses, people. It means if you're gonna get and walk from one side of the room to the other side of the room, get those steps in. Like I always say, the heart you keep beating is yours. So anyway, we just let you know what we're doing out here. Unless Francis won't keep walking, won't hold you on to his things.
I think they got the gist.
They get it, didn't they? All right. Okay. Again, I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances.
And we are still stepping. All right. Now you see we had to take it inside. We had to walk those long hallways, or at least we was in that resort and it had some long hallways that we could walk, connecting one building to the other. And it worked fine for us. But I will say this, even if we have been nowhere but in the bathroom, get your steps in. You gotta start stepping. Come on now. I always say this. There's gonna be some of y'all gonna remember Robert said this one of these days. That heart you keep beating is yours. Alright? Keep the heart pumping. You need the blood. That's the only way you're gonna get it. Blood, the life of the flesh. If you don't get no blood pumping, you're not gonna live. Just saying.
All right. Words of wisdom from my Robert.
Oh.
Isn't he the sweetest thing, y'all? That wasn't part of the script. But it's the truth. It is the truth. So everyone, again, thank you for being with us on this episode, stepping with us. Please, if you try that pizza, Let me know. In fact, there are probably some other variations you can do to make it more your own, but let me know if you tried that pizza, how it turned out for you. And in the comments below, take just a few seconds and share with us what keeps you stepping. Why do you keep doing this? Robert and I have a very strong why. Robert is 73, I'm 71. You know, we found each other late in life and we feel compelled to do all that we can to stay healthy so that we can be together for a very long time. But what motivates you to keep stepping? Share it in the comments below. And before we leave, Robert, one more reminder.
I'm Robert,
And I'm Frances.
and
And
we
we
are
are
still
still
stepping.
stepping.